Credit card. A credit card isn't just a piece of plastic. It's your ticket to borrowing money on the fly. Think of it as a loan that fits in your wallet. Every time you use a credit card, you're borrowing money from the bank to pay for your purchases. It's like having a fairy godparent, but instead of magic, you get money, temporarily. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. You need to pay back what you borrow, and if you're late, the bank charges you interest. And not just a little. Think of it as a penalty for breaking your promise. So, use it wisely. Swiping your card for everything can lead to a mountain of debt faster than you can say, charge it. Make sure you pay it off, or your credit score might take a dive. And that's the lowdown on credit cards. They're like that friend who buys you lunch but then secretly hopes you'll forget to pay them back. Handle with care. Debit card. A debit card is your direct line to your bank account, letting you spend your money your way without the hassle of cash. Unlike a credit card, where you borrow money to be paid back later, a debit card uses the money you already have. It's like your bank account's personal bodyguard. It only lets you spend what's yours. Every swipe deducts money directly from your account. It keeps you honest. No spending money you don't have unless you've got overdraft protection, which is a whole other beast. So, if you're looking to keep your spending in check, a debit card is your go-to. No surprises at the end of the month, no massive bills, just your money, simplified. That wraps up our chat on debit cards. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just remember, it's as loyal as you are with your spending. Mortgage. A mortgage is more than just a home loan. It's your ticket to home ownership. It's a long-term commitment where you borrow money to buy a house and pay it back over the years, usually 15 to 30. Think of it as a marathon, not a sprint. You'll deal with interest rates, down payments, and paperwork that feels like a mountain. But in the end, you get your dream home. Stay patient, budget wisely, and that home sweet home sign will be worth it. ATM. ATM, or automated teller machine, is your bank's robot that's always ready to handle your cash needs, day or night. No small talk required. Need to withdraw some cash for a night out? Deposit a check? Maybe just check your balance? The ATM is your go-to machine for quick banking, without ever stepping into a bank branch. It's like a bank in a box, only the essentials, but available 24/7, right in your neighborhood. And remember, while ATMs are super convenient, they can also be a hotspot for fees if you use one that's not affiliated with your bank. That's like paying for your own money. Ouch. ATMs in a nutshell. Your on-the-go cash buddy, always there when you need it. Just don't let it eat your card or charge you an arm and a leg in fees. Savings account. A savings account is your financial cushion, quietly growing behind the scenes while you go about your life. It's where you stash your cash for future needs or emergencies, earning interest along the way. Think of it as your money's cozy home where it grows up strong and valuable. The golden rule: feed it regularly and watch your savings blossom. Escrow. Escrow might sound like a fancy dance move, but it's actually a safety net in the financial world, especially when big transactions are on the line. Here's how it works. When you're buying something big, like a house, you don't just hand over a suitcase full of cash to the seller. Instead, you put that money in escrow. Think of it as putting your cash in a lockbox that only opens when everyone agrees to the terms. The escrow company acts like a referee. It holds onto your money until every part of the deal is checked off, like the house passing inspection, the title being clear, and all the paperwork being signed. Once everything's squared away, the escrow company releases the funds to the seller, and the buyer gets the keys. No mix-ups, no misplaced trust, just a clean, clear transaction. So, escrow keeps your money safe during transactions and ensures everything is fair and square before anything changes hands. It's not just a safety net, it's peace of mind. Account balance. Account balance is basically the heartbeat of your bank account. It tells you how much money you have, or don't have, right this second. Every time you swipe your card or someone sends you money, this number changes. It's like keeping score in a really high-stakes game of financial ping pong. Staying on top of your account balance can help you sidestep those awkward, insufficient funds moments at checkout. Because, let's face it, nobody wants to do the decline card dance. So now you know, keeping a close watch on that balance isn't just smart, it's crucial. Bank statement. A bank statement is like a report card for your bank account. It tells you everything that's happened in your account over a period, usually a month. It lists deposits, withdrawals fees, and interest earned. It's crucial for keeping tabs on your finances, ensuring no mystery transactions are sapping your funds. Always check your bank statement. It's like detective work for your money. Catch those sneaky fees or errors before they cause trouble. Interest. Interest. It's that little extra you pay or earn for borrowing or saving money. Think of it as a thank you note from the bank, or sometimes a rent-free for using their money. When you save money in a bank, they pay you interest. Why? Because they use your money to fund loans for others. It's like lending your lawnmower to your neighbor and getting a freshly baked pie as thanks. On the flip side, when you borrow money, like taking a loan or using a credit card, you pay interest. It's the price for getting to spend money that isn't yours yet. Rates can vary wildly. A savings account might grow slow and steady, while credit card debt can skyrocket faster than a space launch. Understanding interest helps you make smarter financial decisions, whether you're saving for a rainy day or funding your next big adventure. Interest summed up, it's like that clingy friend. It sticks around, sometimes helping, sometimes hustling. Keep an eye on it. Checking account. A checking account is your day-to-day financial powerhouse. It's where your paycheck lands, your bills get paid from, and where your debit card spends hang out. It's your money's main stage, always active and central to your financial life. Keep it managed, and it keeps your financial life running smoothly. Simple as that. Compound interest. Compound interest is like a snowball rolling down a snowy hill. Each time it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing bigger and faster. That's your money with compound interest. Here's the scoop. Unlike simple interest that only grows based on the initial amount, compound interest grows on both the initial principal and the interest that has already been added to it. Say you start with $100 at an interest rate of 5% compounded annually. After 1 year, you just don't have $105. That $105 earns another 5% next year, and so on. Your money isn't just sitting, it's working out and getting stronger. The key? Time. The longer you leave your money in, the more it can grow. It's like planting a tree. Given enough time, what once was a tiny seed becomes a towering giant. Here's the scoop on compound interest. Start saving now, and it's like planting a money tree. Give it time, and watch your bank account bloom. Money market account. A money market account is like a savings account's older, more sophisticated sibling. It offers higher interest rates, meaning your money grows faster, but it's a little bit pickier. Higher minimum balances and limited transactions. It's for the serious saver who wants their money to work harder. If you're ready to level up your saving game, this could be your next move. Overdraft. An overdraft occurs when you spend your money more than you have in your bank account. Instead of your card being declined, the bank covers you. It's like your bank saying, "I got you this time," but then sending you a bill for their trouble. Banks usually charge a fee for the service, and these fees can stack up quicker than dirty dishes in a bachelor pad. To use or not to use overdraft protection. It's handy in emergencies, like if you need to buy essentials but payday is just a bit far away, but rely on it too much and those fees could eat right into your budget more than an all-you-can-eat buffet. Think of overdraft as a last resort safety tool, not your everyday go-to. Keep your spending in check and you might never need to use it. Routing number. Routing number. It's not just a random string of numbers, it's the GPS for your money, guiding it to its destination safely. Every bank has a unique routing number, kind of like an address. It tells other banks exactly where to send money when you're transferring funds, setting up direct deposits, or paying bills online. Think of it as a postal code for your money. Without it, your money might just take a detour into the financial wilderness. So, whether you're setting up a paycheck deposit or sending cash to a friend, make sure your routing number is on point. It's the difference between your money hitting the right account or going on an unintended adventure. And that's the scoop on routing numbers. Small digits, big importance. Wire transfer. Wire transfer. It's like sending an email, but instead of words, you're sending cold, hard cash directly from one bank account to another. It's a quick way to move money, especially when you need to get funds to someone far away. Fast. Whether you're buying a car from 2 states over or sending emergency cash to a friend abroad, a wire transfer makes it happen in a snap. But just like overnight shipping, speed comes at a price. Wire transfers often come with fees. Think of them as postage for your money. Always double check the details when setting up a wire transfer. A wrong account number can send your money on a wild goose chase, and retrieving it might be tougher than pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Wire transfers, folks. They're the superheroes of banking. Swift and powerful, but even heroes need a bit of caution.